Michelangelo Merisi da Caravaggio, who worked in Rome and Naples at the end of the 16th century and the first decade of the 17th century, gave his name to Caravaggism, an art trend that impacted all of Europe. Several of the paintings exhibited in this hall feature the dramatically contrasting use of light and shadow, the emphasis on the three-dimensionality and plasticity of forms, and the abundant use of folk types, all of which are characteristic of Caravaggism. The artist Tommaso Salini, who worked in Rome in the first quarter of the 17th century, was not a direct follower of Caravaggio. It is even known that Salini appeared as a witness in a trial against him. However, Caravaggio's influence is reflected in the composition of Salini's works, his preference for ordinary types, and tenebrism, i.e., the use of light-dark contrasts. It was not until the second half of the 20th century that, in addition to Salini's religious compositions, the legacy of the artist's genre painting began to be recognized and explored. The allegorical pastoral scene of a woman with a goose and a boy with a lamb falls into the latter category, although it also allows for interpretation based on Christian iconography. After all, the lamb symbolizes Christ, and John the Baptist is often depicted as a child or young man holding a lamb. The unusual iconography of the painting leaves room for mystery. Considering the allegorical nature of the era and Caravaggism, the inherent approach of depicting abstract themes with scenes from the lives of common people, it can be assumed that the painting is a secular allegory related to innocence and lust, or youth and old age.